When I want to get my RC on, I go to Crawler Ted's garage.
Alright, so hey guys, Crawler Ted here in the garage, and with me I have a buddy of mine, a local guy here, and you're going to recognize the car right away because you probably already saw Medic's drift video. And this was also in the downtown, in the Urban Assault 5 videos as well, but it was covered in snow.
Covered in snow and ran problem-free all night.
Yeah, which is insane. We'll tell you about that in a minute. So anyway, it's, what do you go by? What do you like? Russ, Rusty, Rustik, Russell?
If I answer to it, it works.
And you know, that's the thing, like with me, right? I answer to a lot of things, right? So, okay, so yep. Russ is in here, and he brought some of his stuff to show off, man. He's got some cool stuff. I've seen some of his parts he's built for some of the local guys. Some bumpers and stuff like that. You've seen him in the videos. Remember that big orange bumper? It's orange, isn't it? Yep. Yeah, that big orange bumper that was in a couple of the videos. He built that. Some of SS Louis' anti-dick move bumpers. You built those, right?
Yeah. I think I've instigated something.
Beefcake bumpers to prevent, when you're running the hard body, you need protection. So the coolest thing is this. I mean, not the coolest thing, but this car. So what's hilarious about this car is what it's built on. I mean, it's super cool. You built all this yourself?
That is 100% handmade.
100% handmade. Okay, it's the body and everything else. So what is the car underneath of that?
That's a Sprint 2 Flux.
It's a Sprint 2 Flux.
I think it's the same as you run at Drift.
I was just going to say. So
there it is.
Just unplug that. So that is the same as that?
That is identical.
Wow.
Take a few parts off.
I can't believe that. You know,
it bolts on.
That is really cool. I saw your video. Russ has a channel, and he did a video where he takes and disassembles all this and shows you how it goes on there and stuff. Very cool. I couldn't believe how you have it all designed so it bolts into place and no Mickey Mouse.
No, it comes off and on like a regular hard body.
Like a build, eh? That's really nice. So what about the engine? What's that out of?
That's styrene too.
That's styrene too?
That's 100% styrene.
Holy cow.
It's simple. If you can build a square box out of a piece of styrene, you can build that.
Well, I don't know about that. I'm going to move in so you can have a closer look at that. And anybody can build that styrene thing here. So all styrene. Okay, so tell us about the exhaust. You were just saying you changed out the exhaust.
I actually had some damage on drifting, or at drifting on Sunday, and some of the exhaust pipes got bashed around a little bit, so I figured I'd go with something a little bit more solid. Nice. Right.
And so beefy.
I pulled the old ones off last night. Fabricated something new out of brass. These are a little trickier to build. Getting the tubes to bend is a little bit.
They look amazing. That is so cool. Nice work. How did you bend it?
Lots of heat.
Lots of heat.
Lots of heat.
Wow. Looks great. Look
don't
at that.
Burn your fingers.
And so the only thing is they're a little bit too long because of when you run the beefy tires.
I want to be able to take it back to drift mode, and they are a little long. So it's a good thing I came over here and brought some other things.
Because he runs it with these. This is what you would have seen in the Urban Assault video, and I posted pics on Instagram and stuff. It had these big boots on it. Beast mode.
Yep.
Beast mode.
Beast mode.
Drift mode. Beast mode. This thing is just sick. I can't even believe that it's a Sprint 2 still, even though I know it. But, okay, so that's awesome. So you just got to shorten the exhaust up a bit?
I'm going to shorten the exhaust a little bit, sand it back down, maybe torch it with a...
So what are these?
That's an
HPI Racing?
HPI Racing Slicks and an axial bead lock.
Nice. So, the styrene motor. So you built all of that.
And extra servo wires I had kicking around.
Extra servo wires kicking around. Nice. I see I see rad hoses, I see fan belts, an alternator. I mean, this thing's equipped. So, a couple other tricks. It's got opening doors and...
The roof opens up. So
roof opens up. It's a convertible.
The interior isn't finished yet. I've got a couple ideas I'm working on that.
So the battery goes inside?
Both doors open. And the battery fits underneath.
Oh, under the seat! How smart is that?
I wish I had one handy. It's a small, tiny little battery. It's a tiny
gotcha.
battery.
You don't run a big 5,000 in there, right? Okay, well that's cool though.
Something similar to this.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, right? You don't have to run a brick if you don't need to.
I run about 26 to 2,200 mAh in this, but it slides under the seat, connects, door closes, covers everything up.
Exactly, right on. Yeah, piece of cake.
I'm hoping to put a NOS bottle and a driver in here sort of to cover up some of the wiring. But
awesome, awesome. Yeah, that's totally cool. So yeah, opening doors, convertible top. I love it, man. That thing is really sick. Yeah, it looks great. And all handmade. That's just amazing. I can't even believe that. And how'd you come up with the theme and
just dozen pictures off Instagram, and
that's what you ended up with?
Yep.
Man, that thing is sick.
I had a kind of an idea what I wanted.
It's a hit. Everybody loves it. That was just, it's super cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bigger hit
and
than I
on
thought
a
it was
Sprint 2. Unbelievable.
On a reasonably priced drift chassis.
Yeah, exactly. And it works, eh?
Yep. Works
great. Yeah. That's awesome.
Probably drives the same as yours.
I bet it. Yeah, well,
exact same mods Penguin put in yours.
Oh, really? You got counter steer going?
I got a counter steer and I got the one-way diff in it.
Okay, so there you go. So he's also running the counter steer and the one-way diff, locker in the rear then.
Yep.
Two-cell lipo.
Two-cell lipo.
So it's the stock electronics?
Stock electronics.
Brushless system?
It's
okay.
the Castle Vapor.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
And whatever motor they
The
come
HPI.
With. Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. No, that's awesome. Yeah, it looks sick. Totally. Look at that. That is just so bad. I love this. That's a nice touch.
Yeah. I'm thinking I might put mirrors on it too out of brass, but I gotta figure out how to make them first.
Wow.
And bumpers probably. Just to add a little
there
bit of protection.
Rustik Fab Werxs. Look at that. Rustic Fabrications.
Yeah, my next set of stickers is gonna change the logo.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So there you go, you can see just kind of bolting into the stock.
Here,
yeah,
here, and here.
So
and then the top of the body actually mounts together.
Yeah, I saw. I'm gonna.
There's two screws deep in the engine. You can't even see, and then there's two in the bed.
Nice. We'll have to. I'll point them towards your video because I love the way you took it apart and showed how it all comes apart and everything on your video there. That was great. So yeah, that's awesome. Very nice. So here we go. He's actually pulling the screws out and he's going to show us how this baby comes apart.
You gotta remember that. Your batteries. You got a battery in there. One of your batteries is in there. Got it.
So those were all factory screw holes?
Anything through the skid plate and the base of it is actually factory skid.
That's so tricky. See that? Look, the back just slid
off.
So you see what he's done there?
On my videos, I actually had the wires off so I could just get rid of the whole thing.
Ah, gotcha, gotcha. But you can see he's made his tab out of styrene that bolts into the stock location. Same with this.
Exact same on the front.
Slides in underneath, bolts to the stock location.
Oops. Get the wire out of there.
It's one thing to build something, it's another thing to know how to attach it.
How to take it, how to make it so you can take it apart.
Yeah, just so you can take it apart for one thing, that's right, yeah.
Need left turn.
So what, basically you got to, are those styrene too, those rails I see?
These rails are styrene too.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
Well, look at that. So how do you even start to build something like that? Like,
you look at a couple pictures and you start building boxes.
Jeez, man. See, and of course with something like this, I mean, you have to leave room for belt and everything else. Yeah, belt
goes through the...
Okay, so here we are again. Hold on. So there you go. My Sprint Flux. Russ's Sprint Flux.
And the only thing
it's a cool rat rod.
The only thing I've done is removed this bumper.
Yeah, the front bumper.
This mount for the body posts, the rear little bumper, and the battery tray arms.
Gotcha.
And then I've moved a couple of the electronics around. I haven't added or subtracted any wires.
That is amazing.
Other than the basic light kit.
I just think that's totally amazing that you can transform the Sprint 2 Flux into that incredible freaking rat rod, dude. Blow me away. Yeah. Like, there you go.
That too.
From American Muscle to a whole different kind of American Muscle.
31.
That's sick. Yeah. No, I'm totally blown away, dude. the downtown run, this thing was amazing, man. He had them big beef tires on it, and just cruising through that crap.
I carried for 20 feet in a foot of snow, and that
yeah,
was
like it was amazing.
Night.
I mean, there's just, you know, it was on streets and stuff, but we had a lot of snow, so maybe I'll bump that video too on this one, because yeah, you got to see that thing going. It was pretty awesome. So cool, man. Very cool.
Like this video and click right down here on the right to subscribe to Crawler Ted's Garage. Enjoy!